Why them niggas that chose to hit you started aiming the pistols? You playing foul, now who blowing the whistle? See, that ain't official. I built this from the ground up. You bought the building, renovated. I can tell you having problems with the maintenance is real.
I'm from the hill, just to keep it real. Fuck some pussy, man. I'm all about that dollar bill.
I'm that ex-phone nigga, left lane, be the game. Niggas know the vibes, you here to put it pain.
I'm that nigga from the zoo. Nigga, what it do? Shit, gorillas, they ain't fucking with bananas that we use.
I'm that nigga named Skrilla, put in work with them killers, born and raised.
Good. We good? Well, I did. You good?
I'm good.
Well, I did. It's another episode of Indubitably Speaking with Skrilla Gambino. Sugar Hill Prophet is running late. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to get shit underway. Who am I sitting with? We don't introduce our guests around here. You introduce yourself and let them know what's going on with you.
It's Trendsetter Trev.
Ooh. That's how, hold up. That's how you starting it off?
Yeah.
Nah, I like that. That was real humble but spicy. You heard? That's like one of them spicy chicken sandwiches. You don't think it's spicy until you catch that one.
To the Cajun get you?
Yeah. It gets to the hope it is. I don't care what you serve, as long as it ain't Cajun. Yeah, bro, my fault. It's Trendsetter Trev.
Yeah, Trendsetter Trev, simply.
Simply.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, a.k.a. the real Slim Wavey.
The real Slim Wavey.
Yeah.
I already see how this interview gonna go because you got some shit with you. You know what I'm saying? Usually I be the motherfucker with the quotes, but you already setting it off. You know what I'm saying? Nigga said Trendsetter Trev, aka the real Slim Wavey.
Yeah. The
You
real
know what
one.
I'm saying? Oh, the real one. Feeling like new money on an old 20, goddamn it. You shit me, you kidding me. If you knew better, you do better, and we'll wear Uggs and shoe weather. Huh, bro? Yeah. Where you from, bro?
I'm from the Bronx.
What part of the Bronx? L Bronx.
I mean, I always said South Bronx, but somebody told me I wasn't in the South Bronx. Close to Sounds, y'all grew up in Bronx Hill Projects.
That's technically still South Bronx. Anything, what is it? Anything under Gun Hill? Damn near? Anything past Gun Hill, you in Jamaica, bro. You know what I'm saying? You in Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? What section of Bronx are you from?
Third section.
Where? I used to live in section 3.
For real?
Right next to the supermarket.
Yeah, I mean
1836.
I was 1805.
Yeah, I was 1836.
That's crazy.
I used to wild Pathmark up.
Pathmark, yeah. They got rid of those.
Yeah. That was when they used to have fucking what was that in the mall over there on Story? The game shit. Used to go in there and play the games.
Kmart?
You had Kmart. It was
before Kmart, they had
Fun Zone. I used to be in there every goddamn day, bro. Wilding them niggas up in there, bro. Word, you could, man. Listen, good times, man. Good times.
Yeah, kids don't got that no more.
Hell no. I used to go to what school was that? You had the two schools on they right across the street from each other.
By Bronxville?
Yeah, it's like you go further down Watson, like you going towards Castle Hill.
125?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I ain't go. I went to 174.
Yeah, I went there. Yeah. Not for none. I think if I'd have stayed in the Jacks a little bit longer, you know what I'm saying, I probably would have been sex money or something. I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Well, what you went to, man? Let the people know what you went to and whatnot. Before we really start talking our shit.
I mean, music always been the first passion.
Mm-hmm.
You know, from there I started to get into the arts. Started doing photography, video work.
Yeah, photography is definitely dope, by the way.
I appreciate it.
Word.
Film editing. Then from there I got into animation. Do a little sketch animation, 2D animation, 3D animation. From there I started doing like 3D clothing designs. So I started doing clothes, screen print, embroidery, stuff like that.
What led you to get into that?
Honestly,
everybody took their first swig. Shit, I might as well join the party too. What the fuck am I doing?
I don't even know. I went one day to go get a T-shirt made somewhere. Dude saw my catalog and was like, "Yo, you want a job?" And I wasn't really looking for no job or nothing like that, but I was doing a lot of graphic design work at the time. So I'm like, let me see. He's like, "Well, how much you charge?" I gave him my price. He's like, "I come back later if you want to, do some stuff in here." So in my mind, I'm like, I want to make some t-shirts. I might as well learn how to make t-shirts. I don't got to be in the same situation searching on how to get it done. So I started working there for a little bit, doing graphic designs, things like that. And I was like, I really like doing this, you know? Felt like a new passion that I unlocked a little bit, you know? Music is always my passion, but now I'm kind of really into the clothing.
I think
the design work.
I think for the most part, every motherfucker who do music, you branch off into something else. It happened with me.
Yeah, I mean, because if you in it just to rap, I mean, there's people that do it successfully, but it ain't gonna take you too far unless you like.
You just gonna be one of them old rapping ass niggas.
Yeah,
you be looking like Melly Mel and them niggas.
So you got to be in tune with other things, you know. And I feel like the greatest part about it is that I'm still in tune with the art. So I could work with other artists who probably in better situations than I am, or less of a situation than I am.
But
I'm
you
still
able
a
to,
part of it.
Yeah, you able to contribute to whatever.
Yeah, it's always a seat for me at the table. I don't gotta just rap.
Did you hear that? He said it's always a seat for him at the table. Half you motherfuckers want to sit on crates and shit and eat TV dinners with the cold brownie.
Not the hungry man.
Niggas be on kid cuisines and shit.
Kid cuisine.
Food still be cold because you ain't cut the plastic right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Niggas still eat struggle meals and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Spice ham sandwiches and all that. You know what I'm saying? So you learn how to do that. How's that going for you?
It's been going well. I mean, like before I started doing clothing and like design work for different brands and things, I thought I was a graphic designer. But I feel like I wasn't because there was so much territory that was just like
uncovered.
Yeah, and I was like, damn, I didn't even know this or that. It's the difference between like making a design on the screen and having to bring it into life. There's so many different layers to that onion that gotta get peeled back before you can even get to that.
Right.
So it just made me more creative. Now when I do different things, even if I do music or if I'm shooting a video,
you're not looking at it from one aspect. You're seeing it from a broader.
Yeah.
I mean, not for none. I think that'd be the problem with most people, that they when they go into something like prime example, I use myself. When I first started rapping, I was doing it because other people wanted me to do it. So it's like
kind of the same for me.
Yeah, so it's like I didn't really have an attachment to the music that I was putting out before I got to the project Cracks in the Concrete. Once I got there, that's when I kind of started figuring it out. Like, not for none, I don't have to write just one way.
Yeah.
I can attack beats different ways. And then when you get with different producers and you start, certain producers unlock flows that you thought you never could do.
Yeah, so like people stay stagnant and not want to work with people because they either feel like they're better than them or low key they just envious or whatever the case may be. They won't reach out to different people and work with people to even garner that type of perspective. You know, you get in a room with different people, you start thinking different.
Yeah, that's why you said it best. That's why people sound stale.
Yeah,
because they deal with this. You know, it's the hamster on the wheel.
Yeah, they don't want
stuck running. People get motion and progress confused.
Yeah.
If I stand in one spot and do this, if I'm running in place, that's motion. So people are good at making it look like they're doing something when they're really doing nothing.
Yeah.
Right? And then you get the motherfuckers who got the progress. Take that first step forward, and then they keep going. And then they keep going. Next thing you know, boom. They end up in a certain rooms and people be like this, damn, how you end up here? Or how you get on here? Now they asking you how you got the doors. We into the same thing.
Yeah.
When y'all was y'all had motion, right?
But that's, you know what I think? People want to be the champion in the room. They don't want to be champion amongst champions.
Nah, not at all. That's why most of these motherfuckers, they want to be the big fish in the small pond.
Yeah, you ain't gonna
That's
survive.
what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, big fish, small pond. You know what I'm saying? Terrence Crawford had to show him his levels. And I was a motherfucker going for Spence too. But Bud, not for nothing, Bud showed that his levels.
Even like boxing, like if you just want to keep sparring with somebody
You play with bums, you won't play like one.
Yeah.
It's basketball too. You get on the court with a bunch of bums, you're not gonna reach your full potential. You want to play like, you know what I'm saying? You want to look like Michael Jordan playing with a bunch of cokeheads and plumbers. That's fine. You know what I'm saying?
Shots fired.
That's it's just real shit. I mean, that niggas keep rapping with glad bags, man. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. You know what I mean? You're never gonna reach your full potential if you don't really spar with the greats, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, prime example, I got one of, shout out my brother Izzy. He's one of the ones that really showed me along this journey, like, yeah, I know how to rap, but when I heard him, I was like, oh
Yeah, when
shit.
you hear something fire, you like,
I
gotta go back.
I know I could do that, but we might do the same shit, but we all got our own twist of shit.
Well, how you feel about that? Like, do you find it easier to put a verse on somebody else's track versus like coming up with a verse for yourself?
I find it easy. Yeah, I find it easy to do a verse with somebody else. You know why? Because most of the time, and anybody that know me knows, I don't really. A lot of people, I don't give a fuck. A lot of people scared to get on records with me.
That spicy talk, I heard it.
Yeah, I don't. Like I said, me personally, I don't know why. I can conform to shit. If you ask me for something, I'm gonna give you 110%. I'm never gonna shortchange you. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't have motherfuckers sit there. It wasn't like what LL did to Cannabis, where he let him do the verse and then went back and changed the shit.
Yeah.
Nah, niggas told me right then and there. Nah, I gotta change my verse. And in my mind, I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm thinking they bullshit. Nah, niggas are going there, you'll scratch that and do a whole nother verse. So it's like, damn, I made you do that. So it's easy to do that rather than with me. I gotta sit there and come up with maybe 2/16s and the hook. The hook might be like now it's like it's easier for me like to do those type of things. Like I think I got thrown off because shout out to Hitmaker Dot in the 8 for dropping that. That shit is a classic. That Writings on the Wall is a classic. I'm happy I was there to even experience a lot of them records be crafted. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the nigga Dot asked me, like, he came up with the beat. Y'all gonna rap. Skrilla got the hook. Nobody has never, I've never been asked to do just the hook. So that was the first time. So I'm sitting there. I ain't gonna lie. I tried to take the sucker way out. Y'all got any ideas?
What y'all thinking?
Yeah, what y'all niggas like, nah, Skrilla, whatever you want. They led me to the, you know what I'm saying? Fed sheep the lion. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right. I sat there for a minute and I'm listening to the beat. I said, Dot, play that shit from the top. And then when I'm like, just all right. Then when the beat dropped, it hit me. Rule number 1 to get in this chicken. So I'm sitting there, I'm like flowing with it, like, and then everything just. I said, Dot, I got it. So he played it back. I let him hit a hook. He's like, "It's still going to booth." I didn't know that was gonna make. Yeah, I didn't know that was gonna make the project. So when they laid their verses down, niggas like, nah, this hook is hard, bro. This gotta go on the project. I'm like, all right, whatever. When I found that it was confirmed it was going on the project, bro, that shit that felt like everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like people really, when you step outside your comfort zone, I think that most people be scared to step out of that.
Yeah, to go into somebody else's world.
I used to be one of those.
A lot of people want to be the main character.
Yeah, I used to be one of those people. Why don't you do this? And why don't you make this type of stuff? I ain't doing that. I used to be one of those people. Nah, I ain't doing that. No, I ain't doing that. And then I started noticing my music start sounding the same. What can I do to change? Now I got to stop running away from a lot of the times people run away from their issues too. They don't want to acknowledge certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a lot of untreated traumas that I was dealing with that I kind of pushed off. Like from 2020 to 2022, I lost like damn near 10 people consecutively.
A lot to deal with.
And it wasn't like regular people, like it was like a friend. And no, I lost my sister, grandmother, aunt, cousin. Like, that shit feels sitting next to 2 people and they die within a week of and we're at a funeral.
Yeah.
And this guy died a week after that, like in the same week. That shit is weird. I'm sitting right next to these people and they die. Yeah. So it's like, you kind of try to block all that shit out.
And still do your thing at the same time.
And then not for none, when you hit the mental blocks, you thinking it's just like, I'm burnt out. Nah.
It's something you need to talk about, but you don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it, or you might not know how to do it. And I feel like that'd be a problem with a lot of black men.
Yeah,
we don't know how to, and we're taught that from a young age.
Yeah,
we don't They tell us we can't cry.
Yeah.
Like I know in my household, my moms used to say that crying shit. I was raised by a woman,
Facts.
but my mom's wasn't the typical, motherly mom. My mom's was outside with the original 50 Cent. She from Fort Greene, so she's teaching me what she knew.
Yeah.
She don't know how to be, my moms don't know how to be emotional.
But that's the elevation. I feel like when you could learn from one generation,
Yeah,
take that and know that if you got a kid, or if you got somebody coming up next, like how to take the good out of everything they taught from you and apply it to them.
that's the Yep.
But yeah, I mean, I grew up the same way. Rough household, one mother household. She had to be the mom and
the
the
dad. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom's one of the realest niggas I know.
Because like a mom, she'll come for you after she tell you about yourself. But I feel like it's probably different when I ain't grow up with my dad. My dad passed when I was younger.
Yeah, me too.
So, but I've seen other people's parental, situations. So I know it's different the way a mom's gonna approach a situation versus a dad. And when you don't got that a lot of times, that shit do cause a lot of trauma, and then other people don't respect it. That you going through this, and
they be thinking because like a lot of people will sit there and put themselves in your shoes the wrong way.
Yeah.
What I mean by that is they'll be like this. Oh, I went through this. I don't know if you follow basketball, but it was like when Kawhi Leonard had that leg injury and Tony Parker came out and said, "Oh, but I tore my quad and I came right back."
Yeah.
Now for that, everybody's situation is different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So who the fuck am I to judge you? Like saying we both lost our grandmothers, but somebody might take it more deeper than they might take that more difficult than I would.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck am I to judge? I lost my grandmoms too. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm not you.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how you deal with it. So who the fuck am I to judge you?
Right.
And I feel like a lot of the times, especially in the Black community, we can be too judgmental.
100%.
And I feel like that could be a huge detriment to pushing the culture forward.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it all starts with the educational system. I don't want to go too in depth with it, but
you talking about the prison system? It's all the same shit to me.
Yeah.
School and jail is the same shit. Not for nothing. Think about it. For those who never been to jail, right? Your life revolves around one sound. Whether it be the sound of your cell door clicking, whether it be the CO telling you what the fuck to do, it's all the same shit. School, one sound, the bell ring. What happens? You change classrooms, or you change classes, or you might stay in the same, but your classes, your subject change, right? So everything's programmed. Your day is programmed for you from the moment you walk in.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Jail, same thing. Your day is programmed from the moment you wake up. It's the same shit. Only thing that's gonna change is Saturday and Sunday. It's the only 2 days that's gonna change for you. Everything else is the same. Your meals is the same, unless it's a fucking holiday. They're giving you soy burgers with the little yickle chip. Get the fuck on about your business.
Yeah, I mean that shit is all designed for motherfuckers to be in line, fall in line.
Yeah, fall in line, or roll with the rush, or get crushed. You know what I'm saying? So when people know how to, I think that's why a lot of people go back and forth to the system, because they don't know how to program themselves. We're like computers. I say we're like computers. When you're learning new information, you're downloading information. You know what I'm saying? When somebody's giving you game, you have two options. You can either save it to your computer, which is your brain, or you throw that shit in the trash. A little trash icon, throw it in the garbage. You know what I'm saying? You could do that. But I feel like a lot of people hold on to bullshit.
Yeah.
A lot of people support bullshit and they won't support the real shit.
Yeah, it's crazy because it's a thin line on what I'm about to say right now, where it could be like too extreme or not. Where people be like, yo,
this is Indubitably speaking, nothing is extreme.
Okay. But they say like, yo, the music is what's influenced the negativity. It be people like poor decisions and like no role models and stuff like that. But a part of it is kind of the music too. Cause I don't really listen to most of the shit that's out nowadays. Like listen to the writings on the wall, listening to your music, listening to that, like that's what I grew up on. But like I feel like it's a lot of ignorance that's out, and it's not like I'm totally.
It's the drill music, bro. The drill music is like not for none. We gonna keep it 100. But
Hey.
now let's backtrack, right? Because I feel like they do this with certain generations, right? Where it was like when they sit there and be like it's a war on drill music, because that's what they call it. It's a war on drill music. Remember they did the generation before us.
But it was the influence that got them there.
But remember the generation. We gonna take our generation, right?
All right.
How old are you?
30.
You 30. So technically we in the same boat, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you take our generation, you take the generation before, you take the generation before, you take the generation after, right?
Mm-hmm.
Our generation is the weird generation. We seen a lot of shit, which is like we seen the evolution of cell phones. We seen the evolution of the internet.
Yeah.
We had cartridges.
Yeah, we
went from cartridges, CDs, to download shit.
Yeah.
Right? Game systems, right?
Standard definition of 4K.
Nick, these kids don't know the hassle.
I see what you're saying.
These kids don't know the hassle of
what it took to get here.
Playing a fucking video game with no memory card.
Oh, we was talking about that the other day.
You know what you see my phone just right. They don't know that. They not for nothing. The games come with memory already installed in them.
Yeah.
Right? Or you could go buy more.
Oh, you could probably just skip to the end if you wanted to.
You not for nothing. You do whatever you want to do. Shit is like the Marines and the Army. You be whatever the fuck you want to be, right? Now backtrack. Our generation, they told us we couldn't watch wrestling because it was too violent.
Mm-hmm.
They told us we couldn't play Grand Theft Auto because it was too violent.
Yeah, couldn't listen to the music.
We couldn't listen to Eminem. Eminem was like Public Enemy #1. I just had this conversation earlier. I want to say something else too, but I'm gonna save that for a different day. But Eminem, like people like Eminem was like Public Enemy #1 because of the stuff he was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, now you got people like they're trying to say Jay-Z and the stuff he's talking about is evil. Like they made the big deal about Big Pimpin' and females shaking their ass, Nelly with the tip drill and
it has been every
right. Now
decade
you get to this generation. Cardi B can shake her tuna wherever she wants to. It's cool. Nicki Minaj and them could do, shake that doodle maker all crazy, all across the camera and all that.
Yeah.
All across and it's acceptable. Right? It's a lot. It's like it's no holds barred. Chief Keef can come out with what he come out with,
and it's fine.
But we couldn't do that.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? The older generation, not for nothing. Remember when gangster rap came out?
Oh yeah, it was hard to get my mom to give me that Get Rich or Die Trying album.
Oh, see, not for me. It was different. My mom was into that shit. The first album I could really like. I grew up. That's what said. I kind of grew up like I'm in the middle of 5 kids.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up different than my older brother and older sister, and my younger brother and younger sister. I was the one that kind of was exposed to a lot of different shit.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, my mom's was listening to fucking Helter Skelter, Boot Camp Click, Wu-Tang, anything Brooklyn or that in that area, she was listening to.
Yeah, I think it was a little different for me because my uncle was like an underground rapper at the time, but he was like in that life at that point.
Mm-hmm.
His name is MF Grimm. He used to rap like MF Doom and shit like that.
MF Grimm.
Yeah.
Okay. Name sounds like familiar. Like
he had he got a story of his own. I ain't gonna tell it, but like
not for none. If he's still around, we can make that happen.
Yeah.
Tell a story.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like I said, we show love on Indubitably speaking, for surely. What influenced you to get to like get into music? What was like your first foray into it?
Appreciate it.
What was like your what was your
my introduction to it? I played the trumpet.
You're like the first person I ever heard said I played the trumpet.
Yeah, I wanted to be Miles Davis. I ain't gonna lie.
That's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope.
My first touch of music was, I think, playing the trumpet.
Mm-hmm.
And I played that from like 4th till I graduated high school, really. But I always wanted to play the drums. So I used to play like the snare drum. I was in the drum line.
Mm-hmm.
I finally got to play like a full set. Yeah, but my duty in the band was to play the trumpet. Like I wasn't.
But you veered off into.
Yeah, and I think like I said, my uncle was always into music. Like he grew up with fucking Nas. Like when he got shot, Biggie was in the hospital. Like this is stories I'm being told when I was coming up. When I was a kid, I ain't really No,
You didn't really know.
You know, like I couldn't fathom what was going on. It's like, yeah.
Nah, hip hop was like different. It was like way different. Like it's like now that I'm older, the albums I was listening to, like now that I'm old enough to really understand it, like yo, take Biggie, Pac, Nas, and Hove, even DMX. You take them for example. Even all of them that was doing that at that time, yo, they was young, talking about what they was talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Biggie was 24, 23, 24 when Life After Death.
Yeah, he didn't even imagine him at 30.
Bro, like not for nothing, his brain ain't even fully like, you know, for men, they say we don't fully.
He didn't even get to deal with his traumas.
Yes. Yet. I think that album he was starting to really embrace, because if you really look at it, I feel like he had a fascination with dying.
Mm-hmm.
Life After Death.
Yeah, what was
Ready to Die.
Ready to Die.
But if you listen to the content of what he's talking about on them albums,
I mean, it kind of sounded like he was forecasting it for himself, or foreshadow, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. So it's like, yo, he's 23. Pac was 25, 25 when he died? 24, 25?
I know, yeah. I don't think neither one of them was over 25.
Like, come on, bro. And they talking about what they talking about. Like, you know, I'm you know, I don't want to go into the Tupac thing because it's going, you know.
Mm-hmm. But back to the original question you asked me how I got into it.
Yeah.
I mentioned my uncle because I remember in like 2001 and 2, like I had the first computer I had was in like 1999. Like I had like one of them first
give me like
original
a white
shits.
joint with the floppy disk.
yeah, definitely had to put the floppy disk.
Was it on the monitor or was it on the side? Like
Nah, I think the floppy disk was on the monitor.
Yeah.
But I think it had the big old nasty tower shit.
Oh my god.
It was one of those. And my uncle gave me a FO Studios, like one of those.
The first joint.
First. And I didn't know what it was. He's like, yo, use this. One day it's gonna mean something to you. I'm like,
and not for nothing, look, he foretold.
Yeah. I use FO Studios now, and I'm like, yo, it's a breeze. I've been using it since I was a toddler.
No, that's dope. You got family members that or people around you that's willing to teach you shit that, you know what I mean, they can get paid for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
people,
that's
a lot
really
of people
what it's
be tucking
about.
sauce.
Yeah. The generational wealth versus the generational poverty. I feel like that borderline distance between the two is not teaching somebody how to make money continuously, like with a skill.
Yeah. But then again, you know, I think the scale of that be mostly people will want you to give them food rather than teaching them how to hunt.
But I feel like that's as technology evolved and got more advanced, people started to care less about those things. Like you ask me somebody's phone number right now, I can't even I can't even do it.
Yo, bro, I got locked up. I only remember 3 numbers and 2 I couldn't do nothing with it. One was the Chinese restaurant and the other was Wimpy's in my hood, bro. I couldn't do nothing with that shit. The third was my grandmother's because that bitch ain't changed not once. She had that number till she died.
Yeah, unless that number's associated with you having to log in or something or getting a discount at the supermarket, you're not remembering no phone numbers. Like, you know, like,
and not for now. I think with the prison system now, like they made it more easier for people to
contact people.
Yeah, you got tablets and shit, so you know you got the JPay, so you ain't gotta use phones.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where the fuck was this shit at when I got locked up? Fuck. I think I'd have been alright. But
one other thing that got me into music too was poetry. I used to do a lot of spoken word. Well, at least like before I was old enough to be like, I'm about to start rapping about niggas and vicious.
Yeah,
you know, like
spoken word to do it.
Yeah, you know, that's how I really was dealing with my pain as a kid. Was like, let me put these into some type of thought.
You know, I think I'm weird. You know, I think I'm weird. Like a lot of people find different ways to, you know, mine's is comedy. Like when I'm going through shit, I could be stone cold upset.
And
that ass, it don't be a joke. It just come off because it's me. Like I'll half the time I don't even say shit. I just look at you and be like, somebody do something or say some wild shit, and I just be like, and people just bust out like that's what it be. And another thing is like a lot of like even my mother tell me, she like, your eyes get you in trouble. She like, your eyes tell a story. They'll tell a story before you talk. And I'll be like this, the fuck are you talking about? And then when I start going out into the world and before like people that know me, somebody say some dumb shit, everybody
And
just
like,
look
yeah,
at
I
me,
already know the way
and
you
I
look.
just be like, and then a person to catch the hint, like, yo, I wilded out. I just be like this, yo, man, whatever floats your boat, bro. You know what I'm saying? But for me, the way I deal with my traumas is comedy. I already told myself before I turned 35, I want to do stand-up comedy. Just one time.
I be telling myself that.
I'm gonna try it one time.
I feel like I could do it.
I know
I'm
can
not
do
a
it.
funny person, but I feel like I could read the room. I know what's going to
Yeah, you know what it be like. You got with comedy, you just got to know what type of comedian you want to be, like what type of jokes you tell. See, mine's come from a real place. Like a lot of the shit that stories, you just sat in the studio with me and heard the stories I be telling. Them shits don't be cat. It just sound funny as fuck, and it sound far-fetched.
But I get what you're saying. Like when you went through some of the craziest times, you know how to tell it back.
Yeah, like not for nothing, because I don't forget shit. I could be drunk, I could be high, I don't forget a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that I've experienced. You know what I'm saying? I can't, if I tell a story, I'm gonna tell it exactly how it happened, detail for detail. So I think that should be funny, because it's like, you know, when you tell a story, you can kind of add your own mannerisms in it because it happened already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people with rap too. It's like you could add your mannerisms. A lot of people be scared to be themselves, man.
Yeah, I remember the first time, like I used to record, like the first couple of times, I used to get in the booth and instantly, like, I'd be like, yo, I can't do this shit right now. But I wouldn't say it, but like
was
trying
it the sound of your voice that threw you off?
I think it was the sound of my voice, and like I used to always do it in my crib. I'd rap in my crib. And then once I got into the booth, and other people like, I don't know, I'm like, shit, I don't know how they about to interpret what I'm about to say. So it used to put like a ceiling cap on how I was trying to express myself.
And once you break through that third wall, you like this, different. Nigga, it's over.
Yeah, you don't even think twice about it.
How do you feel about performing? Like, how you feel about that?
It's not like a big issue to me, because like I said, I used to be in the band, music band, so we used to always have to like do stuff like that, natures of that. The first time I like rap performed was at my high school graduation.
You performed at your graduation? They let you rap?
Yeah.
Yo, I never experienced a graduation, bro. I owe that to me. I think that's like my biggest regret. I've never, like kindergarten, I got kicked out.
Every graduation from kindergarten on?
Kindergarten, I got kicked out. 5th grade, them niggas, yo, I kid you not, them niggas. I got my report card before.
We gotta get you a graduation.
Yo, yeah, I gotta graduate from something.
On your next project,
yo,
have a graduation ceremony.
5th grade, I got my report card before everybody else. They just told me what school I was going to. Like during the end of the year, I didn't even have to go for like the last 3 weeks. And I wasn't even that bad in 5th grade. It was just I wouldn't do shit. I just passed all the tests. They said IS 90 here. You ain't got to come back.
So you good.
So my mom was like, "Oh, he can't go to prom. Don't come back. You cannot.
His classes are done.
He's done.
The rest is recreational.
He's done. He's finito." Junior high school, same shit. It was different though. Like I did a lot of shit in there. Like Spanish, a lot of y'all went to school with me. Y'all know what's up. Hands and feet committee. Beat shit out a lot of you niggas. No cap. You know what I'm saying? But it was just too much going on in there. Yo, same thing. It's the high school you going to, don't come back. High school, I didn't even finish. I think I got locked up in the 11th. Them niggas had a graduation for me. Once they got the letter from Rikers Island, that's where I was at. They was like, "Oh shit!" I called my man while he was in school. He was like, "Yo, bro, they happy you locked up." I said, "What?" He was like, "This, yo, look, he stuck his phone in the office. Yeah, Boone's in jail." I'm like this. That let me know, like, yo, I gotta really change my life, bro. Because if this is how people gonna view me, bro, nah. You know what I mean? So, like with stuff like that, like they let you perform at your graduation. That's dope.
I wasn't even like expecting it or nothing. So my music teacher, who was the band coordinator, somebody showed him a video of me freestyling. So I used to like freestyle like 17, 18. I post videos on YouTube, random beats. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a little refill on that. And somebody showed it to him, and he was like, "Yo, this is dope." And he already knew that I played the drums and the trumpet. So him finding that out, he's like, "Yo, this guy got mad talents. Let me tell the principal." Tell the principal, like, "Yo, I think it'd be cool if you let him do something, like switch it up." spoke to the superintendent or whatever.
They went through the chip and proper channels.
Yeah,
and
and
shit.
they was like, "Yo, we want you to do like a wrap up of your 4 years here."
That's fire.
You know, so like we had like a friend who like passed away during high school, so I like gave him a little shout out, mentioned some of my friends, and then gave like my little interpretation of what it was like going to the school that I went to, and that was probably the biggest crowd I performed at to date. Off the strength that there's people there with their families and all types of stuff, and the stage setup was weird because the whole crowd was like up top, and I was at the bottom.
So it's just so wait,
So
everybody's
everybody
up
was just
here.
looking down at me.
So
yeah.
everybody's up here. You like,
Yeah,
so you look like Russell Crowe and Gladiator.
probably so.
Are
Yeah.
you not entertained?
Yeah. So, but at first, I was up there with the band. I'm playing the trumpet, performing and stuff like that, and then we went to New York State of Mind. And yeah, so I rapped over that.
Oh, that's fire. That's fire.
And at that moment, I was like, damn, it'd be weird for me to be the guy that rapped at graduation and not try to pursue some type of career in music. You know, so like I didn't really want to be a rapper,
but that kind of propelled you into doing
to
it.
like you gotta do it.
You didn't want to be the nigga to be like this. Oh, yo, you remember Trev?
Remember
yo.
that dude that what he doing
Yeah,
now? Oh,
like
he a plumber.
Yo, that's crazy. Nigga said a plumber. Out of all things, a plumber is crazy.
He digging shit up.
Nigga said, yo, he played this shit. Yo, but you know it's crazy. A lot of you motherfuckers that was lit in high school was bums now.
That's a fact too. I was fly in high school though, not like, you know, like not arrogantly, but like I never was.
It was the arrogant motherfuckers is what I'm talking about. A lot of them niggas on dope, fiend out.
Oh, they was wearing fake shit back then anyway.
Yeah, not for nothing. You know it's crazy though. In my school, you couldn't you because I went to Chelsea.
Chelsea what?
Chelsea High. Matter of fact, me and Dot brother went to school together. D Hill.
Oh, you went to school with B Hill?
D Hill.
Oh, D Hill.
Me and D Hill went to school together.
Okay.
So a lot of them motherfuckers are about to look with the fucking cat and drug in. Happy birthday, nigga.
Oh, happy birthday.
Sugar Hill Providence walked in the building. I repeat, Sugar Hill Providence walked in the building.
The guy was still okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you want to take your seat, you could. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is, you know, the co-host, he decided to join us today. You know what I'm saying? He decided to join the festivities.
It's a beautiful morning.
What you got to drink, brother?
It's a Vita Coco.
That's what you want? You want to drink?
Need the nutrients, you know what I'm saying? Need to get back to life.
You was drinking last night?
Nah.
Oh, I know what you was doing. But you said nutrients. I don't like the way that looked, bro.
It's that fresh coconut
milk.
milk.
I don't like the way that looked, though.
It's the official coconut milk.
I don't like the way it looked. I don't like the look.
God bless.
Yeah, God bless you on your spiritual journey. You know what I'm saying? And look, nutrients. Yeah, I'm all right.
Gotta get back to life, King.
Yeah, I know, but I'm good. I don't like the way that look.
Might as well show a little love to him, you know what I'm saying?
A little love.
Got a little couple stocks in him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, listen. Espelon, if you see this, you know what I'm saying?
Get the sponsorship?
Yeah, sponsor me, goddammit. I be having outside looking like ESPN County, goddammit. That. Well, shit, where the fuck?
The real Slim Wavey. Okay.
See?
Yeah.
See?
Sir.
So
Okay.
we got you see Izzy outside?
Yeah, I saw Izzy.
All right, cool. So you know.
I saw Izzy. Shout out to Izzy.
This shit is, I ain't gonna lie, today it's like a, you know, it's like a how would you call it? It's like a, you know, day and night thing, because he's cool. You know, Izzy ratchet and shit. He's ratchet. You know what I'm saying? Izzy one of the ratchet motherfuckers. So you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be, man, Wiz, man, I'm sick of you. Sick of you. You pick and choose. Yeah, you pick and choose when you want to show up, motherfucker. And watch. Not for nothing, you will fuck around and see this nigga getting out the car with all type of cakes and shit. You know what I'm saying? All the cakes from the future. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff wild shit.
King Rose, salute.
Salute, King. Salute. But who are some of the artists that influence you?
I mean, aside from my uncle,
mm-hmm.
I was a big Kanye fan, 50 Cent, Max B,
Okay.
the original Wave.
Wave God.
Bro.
Jada. I ain't gonna lie, you said you wouldn't fuck with him, but I definitely used to fuck with Big L.
No,
Yo, shout out El Coleon. That's my
No.
in Harlem.
Music wise, of course, he's one of the greatest, but it's personal thing.
All right.
R.P. Country.
Yeah, I mean, I listen to a lot of different artists. I like if somebody asked me right now who's my favorite, I wouldn't even know who to say. But those is probably like my main
Top 5.
Yeah.
All right, top 5.
Top 5 right
five.
now?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
I mean, if you need more, I give you a top 10. Because it sounds like you got a lot, so I give you 10.
Let me see. Let me try to work through it right now. Kanye is definitely on that list for multiple different reasons. Not because of the day and age he in right now.
Nah, not for the Kanye. If he did, he earned the spot. We're not gonna act like Kanye and contribute to the game. We're not gonna do that.
That's a fact.
So
Yay. I'm gonna say Drake.
Okay.
Nas. 3 Stacks.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I'll put in that last spot.
I gave you 10.
I ain't gonna name 10. That's gonna take me too long. I'm trying to think. Let's see.
It's a unique 5. I already see it. It's a unique 5.
I ain't gonna lie. Lupe. Fiasco.
Okay, so
those is probably where I draw my inspiration from.
Okay, so
I ain't gonna say they're the best, but that's my 5.
No, see, that's the thing. When it's your top 5, a nigga can't tell you.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't heard some weird ass top 5s, bro. Like for real. It still got me like scratching the parts of my braids, like.
But the dope shit is like, for a lot of New York motherfuckers, you hear Jay-Z, Nas.
Yeah,
you did say Nas
you
though.
said Nas.
But most people have say Big and Jay or even Kiss. You know what I'm saying? So it was dope that you did. You know what I'm saying?
You're really your own individual.
Your own individual in that because you chose motherfuckers. Besides Nas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's
not for the outside New York nigga. I never heard a nigga say they had 3 stacks in it.
And real talk, if you listen to the 5 niggas he named, they all Kanye, great producer, Drake, great musician. He does as far as singing or rapping, he
songwriting.
Exactly, he's gonna give you something, right?
Yeah.
3 stacks, lyrically slept on, but it's untouchable as far as rapping. Nas is a god of one of the rap gods of the city.
He's a pillar.
And Lupe. Now Lupe
highly underrated.
Lyrically is a monster.
But he's
underrated like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And so, you know what I'm saying? Kick Push. If you take it back to Kick Push Coast, a skateboarding song.
Nah, you know it's my
and
shit.
And the nigga really bodied that shit.
You know it's my shit from Lupe? What's that? The superstar shit.
Yeah, that shit was
crazy.
A lot
of controversial.
And what was that shit off Lasers? I think it's The Show Goes On.
Oh yeah,
that was my shit.
Yo,
I never forget. He said this one bar that had me stuck for like days, like trying to decipher it. He said, "I never met her before, but I think I like her like a metaphor. It's hard to get."
Wow. Wow, I think I like her like a metaphor.
I'll tell you a real story though. I met Lupe like years ago. I was working at a hotel in Raleigh, and he happened to stay there. And it's funny you say that bar because that's from I forgot the song, but he was talking about a chick that he fell for.
I'm forgetting the name of the site right now.
I kid you not. He gets like he's a motherfucker who could like really go on the Rolodex and pull quotes up. Mm-hmm. And he one of the motherfuckers that him working at hotels, he meets everybody.
Facts.
So you pulled that bar up on him?
Yeah, I pulled that bar up on him. And the rest of that joint. I can't think of it right now, but that joint right there, like it fucked him up. And then I was like, yo, nah. I don't know what Shorty did to you, kid, but yo, she fucked you up.
Yeah,
And
I think I like her like a metaphor.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she had to been that bad that nigga.
Like,
She was hard to get.
Yeah.
And so, like, you know what I'm saying? We laughed and shit, but Lupe is a cool motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Lupe was definitely a cool motherfucker to interact
I can always respect an artist that's well known but still cool. Like, they ain't about to trip on you. You have a conversation with
He was
them.
approachable. You can have a conversation with him. You know what I'm saying?
And
that was dope.
I think the coolest artist I ever met gotta be DMX, bro.
That's another motherfucker.
He paid for my food at the seafood spot.
Yo, that nigga sat in my car and wrote a song with me, nigga. That man's the coolest motherfucker ever.
I ain't gonna lie, like I cried. When X died, I cried. Like I know how my mom's felt when Biggie died. Like when Biggie died, she cried because she knew him. But that was like her, like rap wise, like she cried. My father died the same year. She just came in the room. Yo, your father died. When Biggie died, it was like some
people got that attachment with certain artists.
Yeah. So it's
like a real connection.
Yeah.
I mean, because if you think about it, like most artists tell they pain through their music, so it's like you know this person.
Yeah.
You kind of know them personally.
Yeah.
Versus them knowing you personally.
Yeah, like that's why DMX is in my top 5.
And for DMX, I rapped the whole second verse of Slipping. And that, nigga made me come from around the counter, dapped me up and gave me a hug, like, nah, nigga. And so I started letting the nigga hear the song I was working on. On God, next morning I got off work. By the time I could finish putting my spliff together for the ride home, this nigga's, yo, play that joint again.
He a real nigga.
Wrote his verse.
Real.
But, you know what I'm saying? Due to different situations, we never could get in the studio to record that shit. But we sat there
he took the time to
do it. And that's why I always fucked with him. When I saw him in the street and he came to the hotel, he needed something. I made sure the nigga was all right, man, because the nigga, he ain't have to do that shit.
I don't think he get the credit he deserves.
No, he don't.
No,
like I said,
he go platinum twice 1 year?
2 platinum albums. No. Fuck 2 platinum albums, because you have a platinum album.
2 multi-platinum albums.
That shit be
but it was fire.
Then he dropped 2 classic backtrack. If you want to be technical, he gave us 3 albums in 2 years. Yeah. Because remember, his highest selling.
People will give you 2 albums in a year, and it's like, all right.
His highest selling.
One of them.
And you got to remember his highest.
Made that one album.
I think his highest selling album. What was it? And then it was X. It was either that or
Dark and Hell is Hot.
Nah.
No.
It might be. Then it was X. It's either then it was X or the Great Depression.
I think it was the Great Depression.
But the fact that you gave us 3 classic albums. A lot of people shitting on it. Then it was X, but to me, that shit hard. But you gave us 2. We gonna go with the first 2. You gave us 2 classic albums in the same calendar year, and they both went multi-platinum.
And to go platinum then is crazy.
And that's the person that saved Def Jam. Let's talk about it.
Motherfuckers have to leave their house and go buy your album.
Yeah,
niggas had to. This wasn't that. Y'all got it.
Yeah,
niggas had to go. And don't let that store run
and
out.
Wait in line for it.
Facts. And don't let that shit
was waiting
run out.
in line like Jay's back there for an album.
Fact. Whether it was it wasn't CDs, my nigga. Niggas was getting tapes. And the actual vinyls. Yeah, the actual vinyls.
Yeah.
CDs came around. Niggas was copies. When X and them was going platinum, that's when CDs really just kind of started.
Yeah.
And it was motherfucking tapes and vinyls. And you dead ass would see your favorite DJ at like what was that shit on 2/5?
Which one? The Music Hut?
Music Hut, right there on
Broadway.
7?
No, you had the
shit on Broadway. Between Hit Factory. What's that shit? Man?
Fucking. You talking about what? You talking about 2/5 and Broadway?
Like 2/5. I want to say between Amsterdam and Broadway.
It gotta be.
What was it? Right there on like if I was going towards the river coming from St. Nick. That's Tower? Your local.
You going from St. Nick. That's fucking that wasn't Tower, that was HMV. Shit, yeah. Yeah, that was after. But he's right. That was
that motherfucker. But you would see your favorite local DJ at that motherfucker trying to get the vinyl.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how
That
you
shit
ran into
too,
your
I don't
DJs.
understand. Like, what do not to shit on anybody, but what do DJs do these days? Like, I don't see
Nothing.
nobody mixing.
Nothing.
They all be pre-mixed. Is there nothing wrong with that? Like, you know, I
Nothing.
know a
I
lot
think-
of different DJs. man.
Fuck that. Shout out DJ Spazzo.
Okay. Is
Spazzo.
it still an art though? Like, you
Yes,
know, like
it is. You got
They
you
still
got
got
you
DJ
got
battles?
certain
You got certain motherfuckers that still
like
treat
not
to
for
the
none. Why
artist
you
their
all right?
words.
Not for none. You got DJs that come from the culture, right? You got DJs like the one that did the verses for Kissing Them.
what's his name?
Who's the tech?
Yep.
Okay.
Who's the technician? I think that's who it was.
These
Tech.
technicians.
I mean, we gonna go with Tech. The way that Kiss didn't have to tell him where to go.
He was already on it.
He like this, yo, Tech, let's make something happen.
But
he's from that, you know what I'm saying? So you still got the DJs that still come out. Like shout out Unc DJ SNS. You know what I'm saying? Like you still have them DJs that came from that era that's still
do.
showing the new.
I feel like nowadays it's more like a producer versus like a DJ. Like, you know, you get somebody who sit there and do the mix,
Like
mash up the songs, and then just go play it.
It's not the shit on DJ Khaled, right? It's not the shit on DJ Khaled.
That's a perfect example.
But it's not the shit on him. How often have we ever seen him do that? Not sitting there saying we know he came from that.
Not since he was skinny.
We
Khaled
know
ain't DJ since he
we
was
talking
skinny.
about Khaled and Shatas.
And Shatas. He ain't DJ since Shatas.
Because once he came out with that first album, it was
He's
over.
an entertainer now.
Yeah, now he's
Like,
he's
so
a
to
entertainer.
me, like granted you came from that, but I don't feel like you really put in the work to really call yourself a DJ.
Now a DJ is a nigga that just control the playlist.
Shaq's a DJ.
Shaq DJ more than Khaled.
Shaq's a DJ. Shaq is a DJ.
Shaq,
I don't give a
Shaq
fuck
is
what
DJ
you tell
right
me.
now.
Shaq is a
Oh,
fucking
God.
DJ. DJ Diesel is a DJ because not for nothing, he's playing everybody's shit
And mixing it.
mix all that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that use that.
Shaq want unsigned artist music.
Yes. See, this is the thing, right? I'm gonna make this a broad statement. I'm not gonna just sit there and target DJs, right? You got motherfuckers that shoot a video, but they asking you, yo, what you see for this shit, right? Right? Hold on. You see where I'm going with this? Yo, what's your idea? Like, yo, you got a location, this, that, and that. Hold up, motherfucker. You gave me a price. I paid it. You're the director. You're supposed to direct me because I wrote the song. I give you the song. This is what I want you to direct. If I got to give you the location, if I got to give you my idea and what I see for it, listen, the only thing I should be paying you for is whatever you come up with as far as you shooting it and your labor work. I don't feel like I should be paying you all that money if I got to sit there and come up with.
I got some insight on that because I do music videos.
Yeah, I know that. People. I know that.
So there's a part that has to be done before the video. So some people are probably, the treatment for the video where you sit there, that person got to draw out a dialogue or a sketch or whatever.
Niggas ain't doing that.
You know, the sequence of the video is going to flow. Like, yo, you're going to start here. You're going to do X, Y, and Z. The main capture of this shot is for this part of the song. Then we're going to transition into here. Then we're going to transition into here. A lot of times, just like, yo, we meet up on the side of the street. Like, yo, this is my man's. We about to shoot it right here in front of this.
And that's, for me, yo, those videos, I'm done with those.
Yeah,
I've had two directors.
He can't call himself a director.
I had two directors that was on that time. Shout out my nigga Cav, and there's no disrespect to nobody. Shout out my nigga Cav, and shout out my brother Wolf. Those are the motherfuckers. I never.
Those are the two that you.
I never, like, when I pulled up.
You didn't have to worry about nothing. They had it done for you.
Yo, this is what we doing.
But a lot of things too. I'm glad you brought this up because I feel like it's a topic that's not spoken about enough. A lot of the times the artists make the song. I mean, I've done it too.
They've been making songs that make no fucking sense.
And not even that they don't make the song that make no sense. It's about how much do you take yourself serious as an artist? You know,
Man.
like people put all the money into the production, into the song.
Do they really?
No, they don't. But I'm one of those people.
Because you know I'm about to,
let's play
go
devil's
there.
advocate.
You know I'm about to go there. Niggas be sitting there being.
No, a lot of people just want to take the shortcut though. You know?
Hello.
A lot of people want to take the shortcut and not put any money into it.
Niggas be using YouTube beats with hooks still on them in the tags.
That's
so
crazy.
What money they putting into it? They paying
But
for
that
studio time. They didn't even get the songs mixed and mastered.
Can't fully get it mastered.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. So many steps.
Y'all rappers be living trife.
Yeah, I listen. Like I have people hit me up for a video or whatever, and then they'll have more accessories and irrelevant stuff that they want to show in the video than what they could pay for the video.
I like cars and shit.
You know?
Okay,
I got the Maybach, but y'all only got $250 for this video. Can you make it work?
Why? You see, this another thing too. Let's delve onto this. Prof, don't laugh. Because you know where I'm about to go with this.
What's about to happen?
You know I'm about to go with this. Thank you, Al. Thank you.
Indubitably speaking.
Yes. A lot of you motherfuckers be rapping about a lifestyle that you can't maintain.
Could be that too.
You do. No, they do. Y'all talking about Maseratis.
And niggas still on the M60.
They're driving Crown Vics.
Crown Vic.
Niggas is still got swiping the
Niggas
metro.
engines be louder than niggas. Niggas engines be louder than they weed.
Still folding and flexing, trying to get the metro swipes.
For the unlimited swipe.
We see y'all. Look. Swipe, fold,
You know what I'm saying?
fold, swipe.
So
We see you.
Y'all doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing shit like that, and then when niggas see y'all, I'm on public transportation. I take trains.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I like to save money. I don't give a fuck. I'm as real could get.
It ain't nothing wrong with that.
But you hear it in my raps. I'm as real could get. I'm as street could get. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. Right? I have a do-rag on my podcast. I have a do-rag on. Okay? What you see is what you get. I take the train. I take the bus. I still have a job. I'm not sugarcoating nothing.
But I think people feel like it's a magnifying glass on them, that they feel like they're more important in life than what's really going on.
Yeah, that'd be it. But you ain't got to do that. You don't got to do that shit.
You definitely got to
and you definitely got to have a budget.
That's usually what I lead with when somebody asks me, like, yo, can you do
what's your budget?
What's your budget? I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable.
You can't come to a video shoot with a bus pass, a pack of Twizzlers, and a Caesar salad.
I would be real though. When I like first started fucking with music and learning how to take it like the business side serious, that what's your budget question used to piss me the fuck off, and it only really pissed me off because I didn't know how to answer that shit.
Yeah, because you don't know, like I don't.
What the fuck do you mean? What's
nigga, tell me a price so I can figure it out.
That's how that's the kind of the niggas tell me what it costs, so I tell you whether or not I got it. I don't. What the fuck you mean?
Yeah.
What's my budget so you can figure out how much you want to charge me?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
I used to take offense to that too. I'm like, yo, just tell me what it is.
That's a fact.
I'm like, yo, if you trying to see how much you can milk me,
that's how I felt. But you know what I'm saying, the more you fuck around in the music, you like, yo, all right, you kind of need to know what the person's budget is, and
then you can know what you can work around
what
with.
I can work around with. It could be that instead of fucking milking you, motherfucker, I could be trying to look out for you if I can.
Yeah.
If I see your budget is a little, you know what I'm saying, not what I hear from other motherfuckers, I might be able to work with you. But if that shit just too crazy, not change. Yo, look, I got somebody you can go to.
Yeah, I can refer you somewhere else. But motherfuckers to sit there and be like, damn, bro, if this was such and such, he would have did it. So why the fuck you at my doorstep? Go to him.
Yeah. It's a tough road in the world of like animation and stuff like that. It's real time consuming. And on average, you go to any place that's like corporate level or mainstream, a minute video. 10,000, 15,000.
Man,
listen, yo, them corporate they dropping that.
And it don't be no real animation. It might be like a little slide of text.
Nope.
I'm like over here pulling Grand Theft Auto videos together, and people will be wanting it for the low. And it's like, I don't mind like trying to come down to your price, but it's like you gotta understand.
Meet me halfway, goddammit.
Yeah.
Help me help you. That's what it really comes down to.
I
Help me
remember
help
These
you.
motherfuckers don't be wanting to help themselves,
I
bro.
recorded a project at the studio. I was recording that shit was pricey. Like the amount of money, I don't even want to say it on camera how much I spent to record a project. You know what I'm saying? But it was like what I got out of it, I learned how to record myself. I learned how to mix and master. I learned how to engineer off of just being in the room because
You a sponge.
you know? So I'm like, I'll pay this enough money right here. I don't even need you after I've done what I needed to do. Or at least I've learned, or at least I know what I was getting out of this situation. But people don't be wanting to at least take that.
Yo,
that leap of faith.
I seen what you could do with the trailer for the writings on the wall. I was like, whoa.
I appreciate it.
I was like, we did that. And mind you, I didn't see every version of that shit you did. I was like, this. Yeah, I'm gonna come holler at that nigga.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna say this, before we wrap up and shit. You're definitely one of the chosen few that's very talented in what you do. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I would honestly say, and I tell all my talented motherfuckers, don't stop doing what you do. A lot of the times we can get in our own way. Shit, nigga, it's my big brother. He remember when I was rollerblading with one rollerblade.
How you did that?
Everybody asks that shit. I did it for balance.
Was it like a skateboard kind of thing?
No,
You just kept kicking off the 1 foot?
Yeah. Nah, I just pretty much. Not for nothing, balance is sturdy now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's a talent I kind of want to get back into.
Yeah, I better not fucking see you rollerblade with one rollerblade.
No, not the one rollerblade.
Just the one. You go viral though, real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I used to do that
Understood,
shit. Niggas used to look at me like I was weird, boy. That's something I could have took serious too, because I was that nice.
That got to be like a new challenge on social media.
Yeah, everybody asked that shit like that. So you see how it looked. The one thing you said, look, how the fuck you do that? Everybody always asks that shit. Like when people tell a story, like that's how he remember who the fuck I was.
No,
He be like,
one of my dogs was sitting there like, nigga, you remember Skrill? I'm like, man, what you talking about? He's like, yo, son, that's the homie used to always be on the rollerblade. That's what I'm saying. This, you talking about the little nigga that was always fucking on one rollerblade? That's the same nigga. Get the fuck out of here, yo. But this is
one of them adventurous little motherfuckers, man.
Yo.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to go buy a pair of rollerblades just to see if I can do it.
One fucking rollerblade, balance, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to give me a pair of rollerblades to get back on my shit, man. It's gonna say I know I'm rusty and shit. I ain't did that shit in 20 years, over 20. So I know I'm rusty, but I get back to it.
One rollerblade.
You know what I'm saying? Now look, this nigga Trev gonna be looking at me all fucking day because we pretty much gonna be there all day. He's gonna look at me all day. Oh, one rollerblade, bro.
No, I'm not. I'm about to go Google a video of somebody. I know somebody got a video.
Yeah,
not you, but like at least
somebody got it. I know somebody. Like, I know I'm not the only person that did that shit. And to me, it worked for me.
That's the first time I heard that combo though.
Yeah, one rollerblade, one shoe.
One.
Yeah,
one blade.
And it wasn't all four. It was the two,
one in the front, one in the back.
Yeah, I used to take the two ones off. Yeah, it was nice with the rollerblades, man. I used to be at the Key going crazy too. Everybody used to go to the Key for other shit. I'm really skating.
One fucking roll, yo.
I really like. That's why the ATL is one of my favorite movies. It's not for what they talking about. It's because they skate.
Roll bounce, skateboard.
I could never.
I got to a point in my life where I was too old to keep getting hurt.
I can never understand that shit.
Nah,
I can never understand. I don't knock niggas for doing
That's an easier commute on the skateboard than the roller.
Nah, it is, but not for nothing. This is why people look at my legs and be like this. Damn, bro, your calves brolic as shit. Yeah, that was another thing too. That and 5 flights of stairs for 16 years, man. Yep.
Mama would have had to move, B.
She did. Too late.
5 flights, yeah. We gonna have to move.
Yeah, it was too late.
We got to figure this out.
But Trev, you got any shout outs to shit before we
man, I don't like doing shout outs because you always forget somebody.
I don't give a fuck. I forget people all the time. Oh well, not for nothing. Whoever, if I forgot you, love, peace, and hair grease.
Man, shout outs to anybody that fuck with me.
I fucks with
you. That's a great way to do it. Shout out to everybody that fuck with them. If you don't fuck with them, fuck you.
Thanks.
Matter of fact, Stone Cold style.
And your feet stink.
Yeah, and you still pissing in bed, funky motherfucker. You know what? Yeah, where is he at? Cause not for nothing, you know that we talked yesterday. We got to bring up that shit you talked about yesterday. Yeah.
That was spooky.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna wrap up this episode of Indubitably Speaking. You know what I'm saying? Love, peace, and hair grease.
Peace.
And eat a dick to the motherfuckers who won't fuck with us. You shit me, you kid me. Al, spin that shit.